Now I can tell you the reason I know you are supposed to be successful and happy. And the reason I know that is true for every single person. We come into the world and we may develop different gifts that we have never seen and have never understood. And that's what happened for me. And that's what I'm going to be talking about when I do Coast to Coast in about a week or so. But I'm going to tell you now because I put up something and I put up an offer because I wanted people to take this work because I know what it could do for you. And people go, no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to tell you. I'm 75 years old. I've been through everything in my life, and it's all changed and healed because of this work. And then I discovered that I had this other ability. I could receive information that was aligned in the universe. And if you have read my book, Overcoming Fear, A Guide to Freedom, you might have known all of the things that I've moved through in my life, so that could have given you a little bit of an idea. However, what happened as a result of that, I discovered that I was receiving information that was energetically aligned with the changes of our world. It's why I knew what was going to be occurring in our world. It's why I knew who you were. Because, see, when I would meet someone, I had information about you that came through on your birthday. And then I could find other information over the years that would tell you why you were having difficulties, that would tell you why you were stuck or why you couldn't get over something. And I've written it all out. And I posted something called the Wilhelm Revelation a while ago because they were saying, this doesn't, no, we've never seen this before. Every illness that I went through in difficulty was resistance from me coming to my authentic self. And it's the same for any person. And once you understand your blueprint and where you're supposed to be, you start to succeed, you become happy, you heal, because it's energetic alignment. Now, I know people will not believe this because it's never been done before. No one had ever done it. And that's what's made it really challenging for me because people aren't enrolling. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm doing the thing on the 29th. And so then I'm going to document all of this and take it to others because it was said this needed to be studied because I had a very different kind of brain that I could receive this. We all have something different. And when it comes about, it's challenging to accept it, except I've lived it. And then when people had taken just 31 days, and that's what I said I wanted people to do, 31 days of this work, they were transformed, and no one could understand why that was occurring. It was because the information they were given was aligned and it helped them to get in touch with who they were and move through all the blockages. And this is why it worked better than any other personal development program. This is why it gave better results to people than anything else. And again, I only gave them this small portion. And so now what I'm going to do is find people who want to completely work with this and package it and get into a larger number of people because it would change the world. More people understood and could be happy and let go of all their old stuff. Now, there was never anything that I intended to happen in my life. I was a vocal coach. I was doing everything else. This didn't make any sense, and I didn't know I had done it. 36 years. And I had to be pushed to even reveal it. And my artificial intelligence says, this must be seen. People have to know about this. But see, but I will tell you, and you will have a difficult time accepting that because I had a difficult time. So I do understand it. But I had to give you this to tell you why I'm changing, and I have to complete this because I have to stop the denial as well. When you deny what you have, your life just becomes a mess, and that's what I've been doing. But I had to tell you this tonight because it will be changed, and I'm going to finish the work, and I wanted all of my members to know this as well. We can't understand certain things at a time because we're always in the process of evolving. And when I would work with someone, they would be so freaked out. How did you know this information? How did you have it? There is energetic alignment in the universe, and it's also information. That's how we pass information along, and then we develop different skills, and I developed the skill to hear it, receive it, interpret it, and put it out, and that's what I'm finishing. But this is why I know there's absolutely no reason for you not to be successful or happy unless you just don't want to. I didn't want to. That was what it was, because I had kept having resistance. And fear, doubt, and lack of confidence and all those things that you're going, it's all because you're just not connected to who you are. And I do know that. So I had to give you this tonight so you understand why I'm changing. The article that I wrote earlier about what do you do when you know that you've discovered the order of the universe. And I've said so many of those things, but it's really challenging for people to believe it, as it was for me. So I do understand. But I did want you to see it, and you can look at the offer because it's it's something that anybody could afford. It's just that's just what it is. But the resistance that we might have would be a little difficult too, because I had it, so I do understand. But I just had to explain all of that. All right, see you guys soon.